ever see the? Remember the old Blippi, right? The first original Blippi.
Yeah.
You ever hear about the story about him shitting on his friend?
Literally shit on his friend?
There's a video of that. It's fucking weird. And then that was shortly before he got picked as Blippi, which makes it even worse. So let me just take you through the scene because now we're recording and I want to talk about it. So Blippi and his friend were in a bathroom, like imagine your upstairs bathroom, okay? Blippi stood on the toilet. They were like doing some weird shit, whatever, and friend was laying on the plastic tarp that was on the ground. And
so they planned this shit out.
Yeah. Like this friend was ready to get shit on. And then Blippi took a big diarrhea shit on. It's a true video. You can see it on YouTube. Not on our channel, though, because that's weird.
That's
Anyway.
I don't want to search it on my personal YouTube.
So we will search it on the Two Dads, One Mike YouTube.
No, we're going to get ourselves banned. I'll jump on somebody else's YouTube.
Right, I got to fill this up.
All right, fill it up. Non-pisser pot. I'll fill it up, too, just to not have to do it in the middle of the show.
This is probably 4 or 5 TVs a person right now, based on the size of this cup.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll often get comments about my size. Yeah. And how particularly small it is.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely am not. I wouldn't ever buy this again.
Fair enough.
But Twisted Tea, if you want to hit
we would love.
we would
sponsor us.
Yeah. Change my mind.
Mike will choke it down. That's what she said. You're welcome.
All right. Are you ready? Pause.
Well, I can't do this. All right, I'll give it a second. Okay. Ready?
Remember that time when we had a conversation about creating a pause?
I didn't do it.
And then 10 seconds later, you didn't even fucking acknowledge it?
Did it at the end, though. The outro was be perfect.
That's what made it funnier, is that she did it without being to remind it.
It's like me trying to remember somebody's first name.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Like, my name was...
Yeah, my name was... That's all I hear. Because I'm trying to focus on... I gotta remember. Oh, shit. Well, you said something. Well,
was it Tim or was it Matt? I don't remember.
Oh, it was Greg.
It was
Sorry. Whoops.
They're like calling my name was the wrong name for the full year.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
Well, hold on. I fixed my nipple here.
God damn it.
Yeah, my nipple got excited.
Whoa. I'll leave you alone for a second.
All right. Ready?
You ready? Do we got to sit like this too?
Yes. So we're breaking the news. Son of a bitch.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Experience how you. I feel how tense you are next to me. Ready to burst the
Try not to laugh my ass. For today, for this moment right now, you're gonna have to make it a little shorter because I can't make it. God damn!
Shit in the room. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Man.
All right, here we go.
Pisser pot.
Oh shit. Don't do this. Twisted Tea was gonna catch up. Welcome to the 12th episode of Two Dads. What? Damn it.
We're back.
And we will be back in these commercial breaks.
Didn't start smacking. All right, try again.
I can't. It's over.
I think I pulled the muscle in the back, laughing so hard.
Welcome to the 12th episode of the Two Dads, One Mic podcast. I'm Taylor. This is Mike.
What's up?
And we've been giggling like schoolgirls for no reason for the past 10 minutes.
So if you've watched our last episode, our little bonus pre-show meeting that we have, it's just the only meeting we have ever. When we're going over what we're doing, I was like, I did some editor's notes and was like, hey, could we just pause for like a second after, like right before we're ready to go, and then right after like we sign off, it'll just make editing easier to put in We tried 6 times for this episode to do that because we had that conversation before the last episode,
And I just totally disregarded
and we finished, and he said, "Oh, good, okay, cool, yeah." Went right into the intro, leaving no space of what we just talked about, and then but then remember when we ended the episode.
Yeah.
So then it was It's probably not funny to anybody else. So
But it's funny to us.
About
That's all that matters.
Yeah. We don't care about
So,
it. That's a lie.
As always, we start with the drink of the show. Michael, what do we have?
So we have, yet again, some nasty ass twisted tea. And I can say that because we are doing our second episode of the night here. This is a party pouch. Taylor's going to be taking this home. I don't want it. Tea. I have given tea a lot of tries. Warm tea, Earl Grey tea, green tea, all sorts of different teas. It's not for me. It just is.
I get it.
I tried. I was excited about this. I grabbed it the other day. I was like, "Look at this! Check it out!" I'm like, it was one of my. This was my suggestion.
Yeah. No, you were like, oh, look at this.
And then, yeah, this is my first negative review. I just don't like teas. So
Mike is very disgusted by this twisted.
So
tea.
Twisted Tea, who is this? Is that the brand? Like, is that the brand, or was it like Lipton Twisted Tea? Shout out Lipton.
I believe it.
Twisted Tea. So Twisted Tea, you want to change my mind? Feel free to do so. Send me shit.
Mike's like, I will never use your products ever again.
But I will try.
He will, but he does like merch. So carabiners or hats or T-shirts.
Carabiners?
I don't know.
That was completely a carabiner?
Why not?
Like a fucking clip for a rope? A carabiner? Look at my Twisted Tea fucking carabiner.
You're welcome.
One's gonna show up. What the fuck?
It's gonna be like a fucking when the mob used to cut off like horses' heads and put them into bed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, it's just gonna
talk shit about my products. Here's your carabiner. Here's your fucking carabiner.
All right. So before we get completely derailed, it's too late. We've already been derailed. We're gonna try to get back on track. So this episode are talking about the struggles of not necessarily only struggles, because there have been some bright spots in finding a babysitter. As a parent, as a dad, again, I would be remiss to say that I do most of the planning or getting babysitters, organizing that. My wife does most of that. So this isn't a public service announcement. I know ahead of time. I don't do this as much as my wife does.
Sure.
Like I'm not saying I do it all the time and it's so fucking hard. It's fucking hard and it's exhausting.
Yeah.
It a lot of times will deter me from even asking to want to go out on a date or without the kids, because it's like it's so much money, and you gotta organize, and then if your first person doesn't fall, you gotta potentially check with 3 or 4 other people, and depending upon how many kids you got, what they're gonna do, all that shit, what the timing is, like there's just a lot to go through it.
Yeah.
And
fish pot. Fish her pot.
I would be safe to say that both of our wives do the majority of that.
Au contraire, mon frère.
The plot thickens.
Au contraire, mon frère. So I would say that when it comes to getting a babysitter for date nights
Yep.
and just going out, whatever, I would say I probably do majority of that.
Okay.
But like if you're talking like during the week shit where it's like she has to stay home because of sick kids,
Yeah, organizing childcare.
right? That would be more her thing.
Okay.
But like with regards to date nights and going out, and that would
that's
be me.
that's more you.
Yes, yeah.
So we have like, and we have some pretty good options.
Yeah.
Right. We don't like to overdo like my parents for the babysitting duties because they watch our kids one day a week, and it helps cut a lot of childcare costs for us. During the week,
Yeah.
which helps a ton, and they help with dropping kids off. They help.
How many days a week do they have right now?
They watch them one day a week.
That's just your youngest.
That's just the youngest, yes. So, but they take all the kids and then they drop them off at school, so that they have one day in the middle of the week that they don't have to do the before school care and after school care.
Got it.
So we'll ask them, but we don't. We try to find other avenues because they do a lot for us. They pick up a lot of random sick days and stuff like that. Where like if one kid is sick or something, they'll cover for us. Or like, a kid is like over the hump of the fever but not cleared to go back to school yet because you got to be 24 hours. Like they'll pick up random days like that will help us out a ton. So we try not to ask them a whole lot because they got a lot of other grandkids and stuff to share time with.
It's a big bunch, right?
And to pile on 4 kids,
right? You just add into it's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. So we've got a couple awesome babysitters. One of them in the neighborhood.
Yes.
Actually, a couple of them in the neighborhood. Technically,
we've poached.
Yeah, you guys have started poaching that one. I'm gonna start setting out dates 6 months ahead of time, and then be like, "Oh, do you guys want to go out this date?" And be like, "Oh yeah, we'll call the babysitter." We'll be like, "Got her!"
Late.
We've had multiple people though, like girls in the neighborhood, give out flyers. Like I'm impressed by that. Like giving out flyers.
Did you get that one from the one girl that we got?
I don't know that we did.
I think the only reason that we had gotten
use that one, we'll use.
Yeah, I think the only reason we had gotten that one was because of the neighborhood girl that my daughter plays with.
Oh, was it an older sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Older sister. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. So yeah, so like that, it'd be like, I feel like boys would generally be more apt to like go around and offer to cut people's lawns.
Yeah, that's true.
Girls would generally, and I'm saying generally, this isn't like 100% of the time or whatever, but like they generally like hanging out with kids and stuff like that. And
but shockingly, when I was in high school and stuff, I actually babysat for a few kids.
Yeah, I babysat.
Which when I'm thinking about it, like I did that more often than I thought I did.
Yeah, I babysat. I actually would help, like, watch one of the kids. I lived in a cul-de-sac growing up, so there's one house where the I think once the older sister of the kid who was a couple years younger than me went off to like college, then I would babysit him or whatever. And then I would babysit another kid across the street a couple hours a day, like after, to allow. But that was one of my first ones because that would be like mom was still home, but mom was working, like working from home or something for a couple hours and just needed to get some emails out and stuff like that. So it was more of a, hey, occupying before so that I can get work done. But childcare is such. So I classify childcare.
Yep.
So this is where the
separation.
My differentiation is going to come in.
That was a big word.
That was a big word. I had to concentrate. Very hard to say that one after this shitty ass Twisted Tea.
Twisted Tea, you can beat the shit out of someone.
Pisser Pot.
Have you ever seen that video?
No.
So there was a guy at a gas station, and one guy was talking shit to this other guy. Well, this guy, he's got a twisted tea can.
Oh, and he just knocks him out. Yeah, I have seen that.
Oh my
Yep,
god!
knocks him clear out.
Twisted tea, you'll get your ass whooped.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're welcome. Marketing,
He deserved it.
marketing, you can call me.
Yep. But no, so I classify child care as like during the week babysitter,
Yes.
like stay.
I call it like
babysitter.
it's like your professional babysitter.
Yes,
yes.
Yep. The one like we send our daughter to and have sent our kids to
Yes.
every day until they're able to go to school full time.
Yes.
Right? Like that's childcare to me. A babysitter is someone you get for a date night or something like
Right.
that event.
Yes.
So we don't like to put all 4 kids on my parents again on a weekend because they do so much for us during the week. But so we have a couple great babysitters, a couple options. Now one is off at college, so it's a little.
Yeah.
Luckily, she's like a super homebody, so she
Right.
loves to be home
Yeah.
on the weekends and stuff. So that doesn't mean that she wants to spend time with our kids as opposed to her friends. But she's awesome. She's been babysitting for us since she was like 12 or 13. She legit put our second oldest in his place at a park because he wanted to do something that was too dangerous for him.
Yeah.
And she said no. And he didn't like that. So he started throwing a fit. So she picked him up and carried him back.
Right.
And my wife was like, "Oh, did he fall and get hurt?" She's like, "No. He wanted to do this."
No, he was being a fuck.
Yeah. And I told him no, it wasn't safe. And he started crying. So I brought him back here. And my wife was like, "You're hired." That's all I need to see.
Right.
So yeah, so we have a couple options, but it adds to the expense of the night.
Oh yeah, of course.
Tenfold. Like it's a cost of dinner at a fancy ass restaurant to pay a babysitter for that long. If you do dinner and a show, or something like that, it's ridiculous.
Well, that's why it's just like you gotta pick your poison on which one it's gonna be, and you know what I mean. Like can you find somebody that's gonna be cheap, and can you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of factors that go into making that decision.
And or do you want someone that's cheap?
Well, that's the other thing,
right? Like,
right, exactly. It's a whole mess of things.
Yeah, there's a whole mess of things, and then there's the trying to decide. We don't really talk about it till like we're on the way home. Like, all right, how much are we paying? We start counting out.
Right. I have Shingo.
All right, we got 4 kids. You know, she pretty much put them to bed and then hung out till we were back. So that might be a little less. We always try to pay them well, but like I feel like if we did $5 a kid per hour,
oh, that's a chunk of change.
That's a huge chunk of change.
Yeah,
and that deters me a lot of times from even wanting to out because I'm a cheap ass.
But at that point, it's like you could have spent that money and did X with it, right?
Yeah,
that's the thing about it.
Not ecstasy.
We're not
talking about doing ecstasy,
but like the letter X.
Yes.
Which is the?
I know. I just wanted to specify.
We do not do drugs on this show. No, especially ecstasy. Correct.
Especially. That's someone who does ecstasy.
I was waiting for you to catch that.
Yo, this episode is bananas. So yeah. So what is your biggest stressor when booking, confirming, or paying, or
whatever?
Whatever.
Yeah.
What is your biggest stressor when it comes to babysitter?
So I think the biggest thing is like if you have something going, or like you want to do something, right? Because it's like whether it's anniversary or whether it's a friend's wedding or whether it's whatever the circumstance may be, is making sure that the schedule actually fits with what you're trying to do. So we we're fortunate where it's like we have 3 sets of different grandparents that can help. Mr. Pruge. Ooh, that was a nice little thing.
It was a little nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Going to Palestine. If you watch the last episode, you'll
understand. Correct. But yeah, so I think that's the biggest thing for me is like making sure, like, okay, well, I know I have this on this Saturday, whatever date it is, does this fit for their schedule, and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Or like, for example, even if you just want to go on a date though, you know what I mean? Like, can I even make this work? If all sets of grandparents say no, is the babysitter available to do that? Yes or no? And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, that's what is nice about having our family so close.
Yeah.
Is that like we can hang out and be adults.
Yes.
While the kids are downstairs in the basement playing.
Well, like today, like your mom's.
When we lost our kids.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Subject for a different day.
Sorry, we didn't lose our kids.
Essentially, the moms took the youngest on a walk, and it's a very rare occasion. So Mike got excited and texted me and asked if I was dropping ass on the toilet.
Yep.
And I was dropping ass on the toilet. And Mike said, we have to record a TikTok or talk about recording a TikTok.
Yeah.
And so I hurried up and used the whole roll of toilet paper later, and here we are.
we legit were just kind of hanging out, and the kids were outside, windows were open, so we could hear them like, okay, they're in the front yard, they're in the backyard, they're running around.
We're good parents.
We
just want to specify this.
That's what bad parents say. We're
actually shitty parents.
No, so like all of a sudden, both of us were like, wait a minute.
It's
that realization of the silence.
Yeah.
Right. And we were both like, wait a minute. It's silent outside.
Yeah.
Where are they? So we checked in the cars.
There's like 5 of upstairs. Them outside.
Yeah, because there were a couple other neighbor kids too. So like there's 5.
There were 2. One extra.
Two of them were not ours. There was another one there.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And when they started, yeah.
How much I pay attention.
That's right. He may have left by the time you came over.
Oh, okay.
That's very possible. But so it was all of a sudden silent, and we get up. We're like, "Shit, where are they?" And we go outside. We're like, "Hey, where are you?" No response. Not a sound. I'm like, I feel like I can hear them, but I couldn't.
It was very quiet, but the voice fiddliness was like
they were being spies in our neighbor's yard, which they have big bushes around the outside of their yard
behind Mike's house.
Yeah, so I couldn't see them, but I could hear little things. So like, they were just all here. For a second, my heart dropped a little bit because all of a sudden we didn't know where.
Your heart drops in your butthole and it's right there.
Yeah. Yep. We didn't know where they were. So, but then all of a sudden, it started yelling, and they eventually came.
And while all of that happens, the moms are walking back, and I'm like,
as we're trying to fuck. Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, the fuck.
Yeah. He yelled down the block, "I'm a good dad."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
But we were fine.
Yeah,
we survived.
We made it.
They survived. They did not get thrown.
We lost our kids
into a van with candy, so we were good.
Yep. So, but yeah, how do we get to that?
I don't even remember.
But
what I can tell you though is that finding a babysitter is not as easy as people say it is.
No, and people who don't have kids, until you start telling them how much everything like that costs, especially childcare. If someone that doesn't have kids, they don't understand that we give up $20,000.
Is that nuts?
To work.
Yeah.
Just to be able to work.
Yeah.
Right? And we get it cheap. We're a little below that. But like, if someone goes to like a full out like brick and mortar like childcare place, they're paying at least $20,000 a year. And you have to you have a week's of vacation that you can choose to not pay for. But then if your kid's sick,
right,
you still get charged for that.
Oh yeah,
You know,
100%.
after like 2 of them or whatever, which they got sick because they're at a daycare place with a million other kids. But with how much demand there is for that, there's still multiple childcare places, facilities that have gone under in our community.
Yeah.
And I don't get it.
I think the problem. I think there's a no. It's okay. I think there's a big problem with. I shouldn't call it a problem. I think there's a big movement with stay-at-home parents, and I think because of the fact that expenses for a lot of people don't make sense to have 2 people working in the same household, because it's cheaper to not work, to be a stay-at-home parent, and to not have to send your kid to childcare, because those brick and mortar ones, I mean, they could be, like you said, 20 grand a year.
Yeah.
And we figured gas and everything else that goes into it. Sometimes people just are like, well, no, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think had my wife and I had another kid, I probably would quit my job.
And just sell feet pics?
Or other things.
No, we definitely had that conversation. We had that when we had our third.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is this going to make sense?
Right.
You know, we had a more serious conversation when we had our fourth.
Yes, you did.
Because
I'll never forget that day.
Because that was. We'll go into that at some point. But no, when we were trying to figure out if it even made sense for my wife to work.
Yeah.
The thing that tipped the scale was the insurance.
Well, and that's
right. Like,
right.
We use her insurance because it's by far and away way better insurance than the company that I work for.
Well, that's ours, right? You're not gonna.
That is a big money thing. So she only brings, if we put all of childcare out of her check with when we had 2 kids full time in daycare, it was she was bringing in maybe $200 or $300 a month.
Sure.
Above childcare costs.
Yeah. Right.
If we only took childcare out of, like, if we budgeted out of that. And it's just like, she's like, well, that seems outrageous. It's like, but what's saving us a ton more money than that is the insurance.
Right.
So it's total package. I get it. But that's why I am always on the soapbox of pay teachers what you would pay a babysitter.
It's the same thing. Honest to God, like, you're just that teacher is just literally teaching them how to be people.
Yeah, which you don't expect a babysitter.
Well, of course not. Right?
You expect a babysitter to keep your kid alive.
That's the thing. Well,
that's it.
Right. That's the thing. So it's like these teachers, to your point, like these teachers are going above and beyond to do more than what they. Right.
Yeah,
they should be doing. Right.
And I've done this, and I've stood on the soapbox, and it's going to be short. If you paid a teacher what you paid a babysitter, a low-end babysitter rate of $5 an hour per kid. If they have a small class, it's 20 students. So that's what? Is that 1,000? 2?
Oh, hey.
Math.
Hey, math is hard.
That's $1,000.
That's a lot of money.
No, that can't be right.
No,
that doesn't seem right.
20. No.
$100 an hour.
Yeah.
That's $100 an hour.
Right.
Sorry. It's
That's
been a long day.
Hashtag math is hard.
But you take that. So base a small class, just paying them to just watch your kids so they don't die.
See, and I know we're going past the tangent point here, but like the thing is too, it's like when you're paying a babysitter $5 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how your math is.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
well, my math wasn't really math.
No, but you get my point. So
yeah, if we use that same,
if a teacher is quote unquote teaching your kids and like doing the things that they're supposed to be doing with your kids, like making them people, right? They should be making a shit ton more money.
Yes,
because they're keeping your kids safe. They're teaching your kids how to do things, and like they're doing this for how many days throughout the year?
181.
Right. So that's a lot of fucking days.
My wife has already started the countdown. She's depressed every day.
Right. No, I mean that's the thing about it. It's like those individuals are.
Yeah,
They should be worth more of their while than
yes,
what it is.
Incredibly undervalued monetarily.
Correct.
And I will be I'll die on that hill.
Yeah.
That teachers don't get paid enough. And I'm not even a teacher, like, but it's piss
Blah, 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 blah.
but yeah, so a teacher gets paid,
Not enough money.
And almost the same as a babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
Probably low end of a babysitter. Because we kind of go off of $5 an hour, which seems like I don't want to pay more. But a lot of babysitters will be like, that's $10 an hour. It's like, shit.
Yeah, right.
Some
are more than that.
Yeah. Well, and then if that's per kid, then you're like, well, shit. Am I going to pay $40 an hour?
Right. No, of course
but
not.
It's like that's a factors that you look into.
Right.
And
there's a lot of shit that goes into it.
Like, that's part of the reason I don't say, hey, I want to go out with the guys or whatever. Granted, if my wife's staying home, we don't need a babysitter, but that's always in the back of my head. That's if we want to go out together,
yeah,
we have to pay X amount of dollars. So it's outrageous and it's a big burden. And I wish it didn't hinder my cheap ass self from wanting to do more stuff.
Sure.
Because it is important to spend time as a husband and wife.
Yeah.
And spend that time to talk or just sit and stare off into the abyss. Decompress for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that's important, but it
or take shrooms. Ayahuasca or whatever that thing's called that Aaron Rodgers does. See rainbows and unicorns.
Well, we are talking about everything. This is off the chains. But yeah, so I don't know. Teachers need to get paid more.
Yep.
And finding babysitters is a hassle.
That's absolutely.
And thank you, honey, for doing that.
There you go. Amen.
That's my PSA.
Yeah, biggest thing is that when you, as a parent, to your point, it's one of those where it's you shouldn't have to, you should want to go out, you should want to do things together as a couple, right? And, you don't do it very often, so when you do it,
you said do it?
I did say that you should go all in when you do it too, you know what I mean? And I think, so, go to a nice dinner, maybe go for some drinks after, and yes, it's going to be expensive, but it's going to be the one time you're going to probably do it for a few months or whatever.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's worth it.
Right.
And it doesn't always have to be super expensive, but then, like you said, it's oh, but I want to do nice things. I want to eat nice things.
I'm trash, just like you.
I'm trash.
Oh my god, it's so true. They made that character for
Forky.
Yeah.
Yep.
In Toy Story. It's just fuck.
Yeah, that character spoke to me. That could be a whole episode. Which
why are we trash? It's
why are we trash? Yep. Right. Because that's where we're at.
Right. So, anyways,
we're recording a podcast in an unfinished fucking bathroom.
It will be finished.
We're trash.
We're trash. All right. So, anyways,
so if you guys got any comments, stories, tips, anything like that, what's our email?
I got this.
You got this one.
2 dads, 1 mic, 414@gmail.com. That's the number 2 dads, number 1 MIC, 414@gmail.com.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Also, Twisted Tea is not sponsoring us, so this is nasty shit. Taylor likes it, so send him some shit.
I was just gonna say, hold up. So we have an awesome deal on some sunflowers.
They don't technically sponsor us, but I've consumed and bought so many of these seeds that they sent me a discount code for 10% off. Way better flavor than Biggs, than David, than Giant. The three big ones that you would get at
They all suck unless they sponsor us and they rule.
No, I would still get smacking.
Actually, smacking.
I legit.
All the sunflower seeds that I've had, these are the fucking best.
I've never had any that taste.
No, not like this.
You can see the flavor on them. It's not just a weird part. There's chunks of seasoning on it.
Yeah,
and it's amazing.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I just ordered a big order of them using my 10% off. I got my 10, which pretty much is at least free shipping, depending upon
just your pooch.
So yeah, hit that up on YouTube. I'll try to put the link in the comments. Otherwise, if you're on TikTok, it's on our profile.
2 Dads, 1 Mike.
2 Dads, 1 Mike. Same. Just drop the 414. 2 Dads, 1 Mike on TikTok. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Subscribe. We'll let you know our upcoming guests that we got planned. We got slotted. We got some exciting guests coming up. We were talking about it last episode a little bit, but we got some exciting, some people that we haven't met before, some good friends from the past, like all sorts of different habits. So,
and actually, one of our guests will be in studio.
Yes, we will have our first in studio.
Yes,
coming up in a couple weeks. Shit,
we're gonna have to start.
We gotta get our stuff together. We gotta figure out another. We gotta get a 5-gallon bucket or something for him to sit on, or some shit like that.
But here's your toilet.
Yeah,
yeah. Here's where the toilet will be.
Yeah,
sit on it.
Just sit on it. We'll give him one of those stools that we collapsed on the first episode.
Perfect. Perfect.
But yeah, so hit us up if you got questions. Hit us up on email.
Yeah.
If you want some awesome sunflower seeds, follow those links. Get your 10% off. I would recommend it. They have rotating flavors. Limited edition flavors. They have their staples that is more expansive than what I've seen out of any of the other big sunflower seed companies. So hit that up. Pass on to Twisted Tea, or don't. If you like tea, it's probably delicious, right?
Nutritious and delicious.
All right. On that note, I think we're done.
I think we're all good. So thank you for joining us on the 2 Dads, 1 Mike podcast. I'm Taylor. This is Mike. Peace.
Peace.
What?
Just thinking about the pause. I almost couldn't keep it together.
I know.
I couldn't keep it together. Oh, shit.
We're still recording. Do you like to watch us? You sick animals.
You sick. Sicko.
You sick fucks. We'll stop them.
Yep.